So I just had the easiest start ever in RLCraft. I mean, other than the fact that every single thing and their mother wanted to kill me, and it was incredibly rough to get starting items. But other than that, you know, it was incredibly easy. You guys hit the 15,000 like goal, so here's the series. Before the show begins, YouTube tells me a small percentage of you are subscribed, and it'd help me out a ton if you'd subscribe. And let's go for 10,000 likes for episode 2. Now, as you can hopefully obviously tell by now, I have a new microphone. I talked to a cookie god and I may have copied his mic setup, but while recording this episode, I had the settings wrong. So for this episode only, I'm going to commentate about what went down, but I'll still have some of my live reactions in here. So after killing those poorly placed sheep, it was time to make a bed, but I had to go hunt down some gravel. Actually made it into flint really fast and then broke it over a rock thicker than my 3rd grade teacher's forehead. Now for sticks, which you would think is easy to get. Over here. Oh my god! Oh my god. Literally the first block. That moment was almost as scary as this amazing deal from our sponsor today, Apex Gaming PCs. I partnered up with them and made 3 different computers that you can all customize yourself, so you can make your own Minecraft as beautiful as mine. If you're looking for a new PC and want to save on money, use code SKIES at checkout for 5% off. And again, thank you to Apex Gaming PCs for sponsoring me. So yeah, that was a good sign for how this entire video is going to go. And finally got the stick that I've always wanted. I finally made the tool that lets you play the rest of the mod pack and got ready to make the hatchet. But I needed more sticks. And well, a giant ant came in, because that makes sense, and because sticks are the deadliest thing to collect in this game. After all of those dangerous feats, I finally got the hatchet and wanted to see if I could cut down this dark oak tree. And after about 50 seconds, like seriously, it actually did get cut, and the amount of wood you get is insane. As I was going to craft the bed, Phil's child came after me. I kept on repeating that I'm not him, but I had to say hi to him, almost dying myself. I made the bed and some bandages and healed up, and it was time to leave this terrible forest. I found this rundown shack and maybe mined out all the stuff that I could, but in case the homeowner is watching, I left her house alone, and a merchant came by and gave me these stone tools and stuff. It was super expensive, but the nightmares didn't stop there. No. While trying to leave the forest, 2 fever dreams found me and tried to chase me down. I'm pretty sure those were SCPs. I'm way too fast and amazing though. Oh, and every passive mob that I saw, I might have killed them. I needed the food, but more importantly, I needed their experience so I could level up my skills. And all the poking and stabbing was going really well. So I decided to make a pit stop and cook the food and get situated, you know, like I was out of hunger, so I couldn't really sprint, which happened at the worst possible time, because this absolute nightmare of a monster spawned right behind me for whatever reason and almost killed me. I kept on trying to run away while just, you know, smacking it in the forehead, and it really didn't like that. I was also definitely not screaming like a girl at this part. The recording corrupted at that part, so I can't show you guys, but just take my word for it. And I managed to get away from them and found another destroyed house. I quickly boarded myself up and cooked the meat I had and made some bandages. Oh, I picked up 3 skulls from some statue a little bit ago, and it kind of freaked me out a bit to see one of them on my head. Maybe that's why that monster spawned in, but I don't know. I saw that a few of you told me to level up my defense first, so I could wear iron armor, but I decided to go for level 4 mining first, so I could mine iron. Once that was all done, I saw that one waterfall beacon thingy that I saw at that mansion in the 24-hour video. Remember, you know, it was the mansion with all those villagers and had like the front pool, and I figured that there would be villagers there or something, or a mansion. So I was mining some of this house. I mean, I left the house alone, and then the homeowner, you know, until a ton of silverfish popped in, because why not? I guess they own it. So I left. However, when I made it there, there was nothing but a very loud waterfall. But now I have a goal. I want to find a village to make my beginning a ton easier. I know. Oh, but Skies, that's basically cheating. It removes all difficulty in this mod pack. Yep. So, after running away from the dragons, I was saying hi to some sheep, and the Grim Reaper decided to come in and say hi. Something about how he misses me, and I haven't come to visit him yet, but we caught up, you know, we said hi to each other. It was a really good time. Wasn't freaked out at this part either, and he went on with his way. Now, when I say this was my 7th dragon that I saw, I'm not exaggerating. Now, I know a lot lot of creators will say don't backseat game them, don't tell them what to do in a game, don't spoil stuff. Yeah, you know, if you guys could backseat game me for this series, I'd really appreciate it, because I have no idea what to do in here or what the end goal is. I can't really do anything without something trying to kill me, and I need to figure out how to get rid of dragons. No, I'm not saying the joke. I actually do want to know how to get rid of dragons. Like here, for example, I was mining iron, and you think this is safe, right? No. This dirtbag just had to spawn in and chase me down. I thought I was making it away, but of course, stones move faster than a penguin. I thought I was dead until I barely escaped it through some trees and kept on running. I wasn't going to take any chances. Is there anything that I can do in this game that won't kill me other than click respawn? Is there one thing at all in this game? But it all got better immediately. I found that I found that fairy healing thing, and it fully healed up Dream. After a little bit of running, I managed to find this weird small camp and was finally safe. I could breathe for once, because I actually completely forgot that RLCraft has some kind of safe places for you. Not everything in this world wants to kill you. You know, I could breathe for once. The loot inside was, all right. I smelted my iron and made a bucket and a mop for this wet, water spot in the center of the camp so I could drink some water. And then trouble found me. Some tiny little gremlins spawned in this camp somehow, and, well, it only beat me because I ran out of health. Also, it has an aimbot, and my monitor was off, and my wired keyboard ran out of battery. But look, I can respawn and not lose this world or my progress. And now I know that the Aegis Apple losers don't do anything to help you out at all. Anyways, when I was getting that water, I noticed this mega mansion build and wanted to see if it was friendly or not. But right when I went over, I heard it. There was another dragon right here, and he seemed to be expanding his nest. But I wanted to see if this mansion was safe or not, and, well, no, not at all. I saw some spawners and a flying rat, but this place was incredible and beautiful. It gave me a lot of inspirations for what I would want to build in this series and possibly my hardcore series. But anyways, I just ran away. I went back to the camp. You know, the dragon is maybe 100 blocks from my camp, and I just quickly picked up all of my stuff and left. The villagers can stay if they want to, but I'm not dumb enough to stay. I ran for maybe 40 seconds and then saw this destroyed chapel looking place. It had I'm just guessing here, a graveyard or a gift shop surrounding the place, or maybe the mod creator felt bad for me and he wanted to help me out. I don't know, but it had items all over the floor, and I spent the day picking up everything. Same with the inside of the place. When I was leaving, I saw them. Right over the wall, there were 2 wolves. I had some bones luckily and tamed them both. Then they played Twister and popped out a little gremlin. Now I have some backup to help me fight off every single thing in this world. I bravely fought some pigs to get more experience, and then saw this rundown ancient Japanese temple. I made my way over while fighting every animal I could so I could raise up my skills, and once I made it in, it was the same building design as one of the days in the 24-hour video. You know, the one where it was at night and that one ghost beetle thingy was chasing me and killed me. So I just skimmed through the place, and there really wasn't anything other than torches. But it was a nice pit stop. Up next, I found the trumpet skeleton, my absolute favorite mob in this game. I said hi to him, but sadly he didn't drop his trumpet. If he even can, I honestly don't know. I was saying hi to the animals, and then I came up to this pixie village. They kept coming up to me and going, nah, 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 nah. I figured nothing of it, you know, so I stole one of their houses, and I left. Then I found the strongest mob in the game. I found this massive meteor crater, and in the center, turkeys. I think this was a sign to stop hunting them down, but there I was, you know, slaying mobs and such, and I'm missing some items? Then I realized those pixies were robbing me. So I calmly went back to their village and, you know, kindly asked for my items back. They were just playing around, you know, it was an innocent joke, you know, no harm, no foul. And was back to adventuring. With my powerful wolf army coming together, I farmed some mobs until I could finally get my defense to level 8. And then finally put on some iron armor. Well, actual armor for once. I was running around without any kind of protection this entire time. So now I should be able to survive survive at least a little bit better. I don't know. I'm hoping here. Up next though, I really wanted to use that iron sword, and I need my attack to be level 8. So back to farming I went for like 2 days. And one thing I learned is that if I let the wolves kill the animals, the Grim Reaper won't spawn in, or at least I don't think it spawns in. I'm crossing my fingers here. But I got my attack to level 5 and said hi to Phil's kid again. And in the distance, there it is, another villager campground. Since it was the exact same thing as before, I didn't care to stay here. I just went in, prevented this guy from being put on a t-shirt, and then looted the place up. I left after that and immediately found this really cool looking tower. Now, I can tell you what happened in there. You know, it was a dungeon of some sorts. It had no loot at all. There were some creepers in there, skeletons. You know, I fought very bravely and cool. Didn't even get hit once. But that's not important. What is that I went to the very top, looked out, and immediately saw a village, and it looked promising. I took the express route down and then headed over. I was too excited. The place seemed safe and all good. So, like tradition, I went through and looted everything I could. Then I found this weird gravestone thing. I don't know what it does, but I clicked it and I could rename it. I don't know what it does, but I clicked it and I could rename it from and I renamed it to Villager Home. If you could tell me what it does or what it's for, I'd really appreciate it. But after that, I saw a massive wizard tower, and it really stood out to me because it's like 80 blocks higher than everything else. But it also stood out to me for a nice starter home. When I walked up to it, it's really empty and tall, lots of empty space. But again, it's a nice starter home. The bedroom area is huge and really nice. It has some cute side rooms with a little loot in there, you know, like some food and other stuff. And I'm sure I could turn it into, you know, specific workstations. Maybe a enchanting room, or I don't know, like a science lab, or a tactical nuke that will get rid of every single thing that wants to cause me harm. But that's all for episode 1. Again, if you could tell me what that gravestone thingy is, and what I should do for episode 2, and what goals I should work towards in this series, how to kill a dragon, what armor I should go for, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it all. Like, I really need a lot of help. This RLCraft series is going to ride heavily on all of you for it to continue on. So yeah, episode 2 will be live commentary. I think I perfected the microphone setup now. If you guys can tell me in the comment section below as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.
And if I find a way to get it, when I do it, I can live it and forget it. Cause I hate how much I love you, or I hate how you just put me in my feelings. I just wish you understood the gravity, but you got low ceiling.